Pulling up the channel now.
Alright, everybody. Welcome to the stream. This is Fist of Furry D&D. I'm sick still, so I'm gonna be on text mostly, but you guys can enjoy the lovely voices of everybody else.
Well, quote-unquote everybody else. Isn't that right, Kiero?
Kiero has a voice. It's just provided by someone else.
You mean me.
You still don't have a mic, Kiero?
Oh, I think I'm about to sneeze. Oh, no.
Kiero just...
I am eternally displeased with you, Kiero. You still don't have a mic.
You make Kiero cry! Well, to be fair, that's really not that difficult to do, but still, that's mean.
He can sit in the corner and think about what he did.
Or what he has yet to do.
What he is going to do eventually. Maybe this year.
Okay, so... Does anyone remember what y'all were doing last time?
Yeah. Our necromancer had darkness up. There are like 3 people in the darkness. Or 3 Darrow, I mean. And I shot a guy in the hallway. Another one fell face first into my bear trap.
Okay.
And last I remember, I was readying an action.
Alright.
Shenzi to drop her... for the trigger of Shenzi dropping her darkness and putting up dazzling lights, but that's not happening if Shenzi's not here.
Well, since that was already a set action, I'm going to go ahead and put it into the turn order when it's her turn.
Okay.
And once that goes off, you will be able to use those held actions. But it does look like you actually go before her in the turn order. You are actually at the north end of the room with Nim.
Mm-hmm.
It was Kiero, Shinzi, and Elysian at the south end of the room. Yes, there are 3 Darrow down. Checking the turn order here, it's showing that Elysian, it was actually your turn.
I'm here. Just one more second, please. Okay. Ooh. So my turn. So where was I again?
You were at the south end of the room.
That's right.
There was a door and a 5 square diagonal from where you are right now. A single step diagonal to a room to the south. You guys have already been in there, looted around in there. You are in the middle of the cloud of darkness that Shinzi has erected.
I see. Believe the action that I was going to take was I was going to blind fire an arrow into wherever I knew the dare were last.
Okay. You do know that they came in through the door just in front of you. However, firing blindly, considering you're completely blind, it is a -5 to hit.
Okay. Let's see, where is it?
It is,
nope, not that.
It is Darrow's 4, 5, and 6 that are in that area.
Okay. I'm not sure which one I can hit, so I'm not sure which one I should even roll it on.
The closest one to you is number 5.
So, firing into it.
Yep. Make sure to take a -5 to the attack.
Still 19.
Nicely done. That is a hit. Go ahead, roll damage.
Which Dara was again? 5.
Darrow number 5. Nicely struck.
Yay.
You fire blindly into the fog. Unable to see, however, with a solid throom, you hear a wet squelch and an exclamation of pain. You've managed to land a blow despite not being able to see. Congratulations!
Yay!
Alright, and with that, if you could go ahead and hit that down arrow to move the tracker.
Oh yeah, that's right. Keep forgetting to do that.
Kiero, looks like it's your turn, buddy. And remember, folks, Kiero is a kangaroo, so whenever he talks, since he doesn't have a mic, I will be providing the voice for you. What's it for?
I have the thermometer that I have right here. You move shit around because you're making a tower.
The only thing I moved was the tower and the stuff that was around the keyboard. I haven't touched anything up under there.
Okay. You moved the power plug, though, didn't you? Anything that was around the power plug?
No.
Dan did.
Kiero, around you are Darrow's 6, 4, and 5, with 6 being the closest. It is in melee range, so you would have to swing a sword blindly.
It's time to clean your desk.
Since you are unable to see, it is actually going to be a -5 to the attack. Yes, 6 is the closest. Swing with the mace, and that's a miss.
You attack the darkness.
I swing my mace at the darkness. If that is your turn, Kiera, please hit that next button. Thank you. Nim, you're up. I know, I missed. Closest to you, Nim, you would have to go through the door at the north. You would have to take a 5-foot step, but you would be in melee range of Darrow number 2.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead and nom nom number 2. Pretty sure. Testify. It's not showing up. It's not showing up in the tracker. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. And then nom 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 nom. Hero number 2. No. The other ones that had come through that door, Tato's trap, and you guys made short work of it. You attempt to snap at him, but miss. Possibly due to the fact that you're feeling under the weather.
Even your dice are sick.
Even the dice are sick.
Take like a constant -2 because you're sick.
Lay on fangs. Nom, 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 nom. Ew. You go to bite him, but your nose is all stuffed up. So instead of just opening your mouth to attack, instead it's just a loud. All right, Darrow number 5. What is this? Ooh, mashed potatoes. They're good. Come here. I'm pretty sure Nim did not just choke on a hairball. Alright, it is Darrow number 5's turn. Having been just shot in the chest, he's going to point his repeating crossbow in the direction the bolt came from, and is going to attempt to fire blindly. Unfortunately, this is going to be coming at you, Elysian. However, once again, since it's perfect darkness, this roll is going to be a -5 to hit you. That is a miss. Alright, next up, Darrow number 1, dead. Darrow 13, dead. Darrow number 3 has yet to move. Darrow 6. Alright, feeling the air whoosh by its face from almost getting hit in the face with a mace. That was a whole lot of rhyming. It's going to go ahead and try to swipe back at you, Kiero, with its hooked short spear. Please no. This never really goes well for you, does it, Kiero? And once again, this is at a -5 to hit. And it fails in spectacular fashion with a 1.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So how bad is the fail?
Well, actually, you know what? Let me dig into my deck of many things.
Let's spin the wheel of morality.
Wheel of morality. Tar, tar, tar. What is the lesson that we should learn?
That was good!
I actually do have the Pathfinder crit and fumble decks at my disposal. So I am going to go ahead and draw a card from there. These are usually a lot of fun. And can make things hurt. Well, right now, Nim, you're not able to speak. And I have my Pathfinder cards handy. So we're going to go ahead and use those.
Also,
and furthermore, meh. Okay, so Kiero, do you want the Darrow to just miss you, or would you prefer they get a fumble card? Fumble card, alright. Drawing the top card, melee. Funny Bone! They drop what is ever in their offhand. In this case, that is their hook spear. So they try to stab into the darkness, and instead of hitting you, all that really happens is they manage to just toss their spear into the darkness. They are now unarmed. Some of these are fun. Some of them are kind of eh, but then when your opponent just kind of launches their weapon into the void, it's pretty funny. 7's not there yet. Tito, your turn.
alright, this time I will ready an action.
Okay.
I got my bow pointed into the darkness itself, like at the darkness. When it comes down and Shenzi does her
The dazzling
lights, yeah, that's when I'll take my shot.
Okay, that works for me.
I don't have any exact person that I'm aiming at.
Zephyr's cheering you on, Tato. We're all a friend of the tater tot, Zephyr. Good friend. All right, so you're going to hold action.
Mm-hmm.
Then go ahead and click next.
Yep.
Why did that just vault to Shinzi?
Because she was next after me.
Well, it completely skipped Darrow's 8, 10, and 11.
On my list,
If they're not visible to us, then it automatically skips them.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that. I did not know that. All right, it is Shinzi's turn. So on her turn, there's a high-pitched giggling coming from inside the zone of darkness. With a flash, the darkness is gone. You can easily see the 3 Darrow that are by the southwest door. They look around quickly as their vision suddenly clears, and they see Kiero, Shinzi, and Elysian standing close by. They all growl and attempt to lunge for you, but just as they do, Shinzi raises her paws into the air, and with a bright flash, the room is filled with intense light. The good news is, the party knew precisely that it was going to happen, and so they were prepared. The Darrow, unfortunately, were not, so they have been dazed for the next round of turns for them.
Even longer than that, they're weak to light.
Yes, they are, which means that they're not going to be able to hit as easily. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and set that on autopilot for now. Shinzi was just a necromancer, right, Nim?
Yes.
Okay. Does she have anything like magic missile or anything like that that's an auto hit? You're right. You're right.
He has that necro bolt, I think. So, do I roll my attack?
Well, it's still Shinzi's turn.
Okay.
Once Shinzi's turn is over and the Darrow are officially blinded, then yes, you can go in.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Necrobolt is a cantrip. Does not take up a spell slot. So let's go ahead and do that. If I can remember how to set that up.
With magic missile, you just roll the damage on the target. For Necrobolt, you'll hit that.
Looks like
this is where you roll for attack, and then here's damage.
Wait, where'd he go? Okay, right here.
Glass, then attack, and then damage.
Okay, so the attack's already done, so we just need to roll damage. I'm gonna go ahead and say she targets Darrow number 5. Since it's already been hit. So damage on Darrow number 5. Boom. Only hits it for 2, unfortunately. But she has managed to blast it.
I'll finish it off.
All right. Next up. Darrow number 4 is currently recoiling from the brightness, but it is still going to attempt to fire.
It's my ready to action now.
Yes, it is. Right. Sorry, Tato, go ahead.
It's fine.
You are able to clearly see Darrow's 4, 5, and 6 at the southern end of the room. Good shot!
Yeah.
Darrow number 5's having a bad day.
Very bad day.
And Darrow number 5 gets hit for 6 damage. And it dies with an arrow to the chest.
Oh, yeah. Right through the heart.
And you're to blame, Tato. You give Darrow a bad name.
I wanted to laugh at that,
Yeah.
but instead I just felt some kind of feeling up my spine. Anyway, Darrow 4's turn.
We all have health.
Okay.
Down for just a second.
All right. So you just murdered Darrow number 4. From there, you murdered Darrow number 5. I'm sorry. So it's Darrow number 4's turn. Right now, it is more interested in attempting to kill the necromancer that just blinded everybody. So it's going to attempt to attack Shinzi with its light repeating crossbow. It does have disadvantage because it is in bright light right now. And it still manages to hit even with a disadvantage. The light repeating crossbow does 1d8 plus 2 damage. And unfortunately, Shinzi is going to take 8 damage.
Yikes. That's a lot. Especially for her.
Yeah. She got hit pretty hard. Whatever creamer we have, just sugar for the other, for 4 scoops of sugar. Thank you. Love you. Yes. Yeah, I know. Yeah. All right. Darrow number 4 made their attack. Elysian, you can now clearly see the Darrow that actually Darrow number 5 was about 10 feet ahead of you. You just saw an arrow sprout from its chest as it falls over dead.
Yay!
15 feet away, standing side by side, are Darrow's number 4 and 6.
I'm going fire at Darrow 4 because he hasn't been wounded, or she, or it, or the frick it is.
Excellent shot.
Ooh, max damage. Oh wait, no, not max damage. Good damage.
Pretty close to it. All right. You managed to stick Darrow number 4 with an arrow, rather heavily, I might add. It grunts in pain and grabs the arrow now lodged in its leg.
Haha.
Like right in his upper
Arrow in
thigh.
the knee.
All right. If that is your turn, Elysian, please go ahead and hit next.
Yep, it is. I don't need disengage.
It's my turn, mate. Other than 6, Darrow number 4. But 6 is still in melee range. solid thwack. Well done.
Yay for good thwacks.
I'm still going to count that as their number 6. So go ahead, roll damage on number 6. All right. I can fix it. I can fix it. I fixed it. All right. Go ahead and give me a straight D20 roll, no bonuses. Ah! Unfortunately, that is not near enough. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Doom, doom, doom. Exactly. It's like an action game where you can get cinematic fatalities.
Round 3. Fight!
Round 3. Rebel 1. Ready? Oh, and a critical hit on Darrow number 2. Would you prefer maximum damage or would you prefer a crit card?
Definitely a card.
Crit card, crit card, crit card,
Crit
crit card!
Okay.
My hand hurts from doing that.
I'll go ahead, shuffle up my crit cards, give the deck a cut. And for your natural attack, since it is teeth, I'm guessing it's piercing. Penetrating wound. Your teeth dig deep into the flesh of Darrow number 2. You deal double damage and ignore any damage reducers they might have. Move! As the clatter of D4s resounds around the table, Darrow number 2 is torn to absolute ribbons by the sick yet incredibly angry Nimotar. Instant death. Status dead. It's pretty funny. All right. So Darrow number 2 has just met his end at the teeth of Nimotar. Is that your turn? I think at this point, Nim's kind of gotten a taste for Darrow blood. Ham-like flavor of that ham's been sitting in a warm graveyard for 3 weeks. Alright, Darrow number 5, murdered. I'll go ahead and unsee him so it'll skip it. Darrow number 1, murdered.
Darrow number 13 is just dying.
Murdered.
Oh no, he died. He
Darrow number 2, murdered.
All of them gurgled and shit themselves.
Darrow number 6, after having been beat around the neck and forehead by Kiero, he has lost his hooked short spear, and instead is going to take a 5-foot step backwards, shift out of your range, and draw their light repeating crossbow, attempting to shoot you in the face.
And Tato's like, "Are these guys for real? You're all dying. You're run away." Oh my god.
Alright, they are at disadvantage once again because of the bright light. Yeah, now the lights won't stop me, turn to stone. And that is a miss. It aims blindly, and with a twing, the bolt whizzes right by you, Kiero.
And Tato catches it midair because he's badass like that. No, he didn't.
Nom, 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 nom. Well, you know, if you have an action point, I will allow for that.
I'm not going to waste an action.
I use my action point to look exceptionally badass. Is that something I can do? Alright, so currently, Nim is now in the northern hallway standing over the corpse of a shredded Darrow. Tato, it is your turn. In the south part of the room, Darrow number 5 is dead. Darrows 4 and 6 are both heavily injured.
Which one's closest to Shenzi?
Right now, they are both 10 and 15 feet away. Right now, 6 is actually in the doorway at the southwest portion of the room, so you don't have direct line of sight, but you can clearly see number 4.
Alright. I'll run up to number 4 with my long sword and short sword unsheathed and just move in for the kill.
Alright,
Yours?
Or unsheathed, I meant.
for the iced coffee. I heard you. That's not going to help. It's an HDMI. Just say what you came to say. Yeah, I know. The lid had mold.
I think they both hit. We've all been having really good rolls.
So, well,
Okay. How much can you move, Tato?
30 feet.
That's 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, you're still about 10 feet away from Darrow number 4.
Oh.
So you can run up and you'll be standing right next to Kiero, but you don't have the, Well, actually, you can use your minor action as a shift, and you will get that extra 5 feet. I'll go ahead and give that to you.
I wasn't aware of how far away I was.
food is done. In your place.
If you want to.
You're
Where
hungry.
even is
I
the
am-
map?
I have the map.
Okay.
Alright, so... Wait. Okay, 1d8, so 4 and 5, so 9 damage to Darrow number 4. Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead. He is also so dead!
I put an X on his chest.
Slash, slash!
Oh. Yeah.
As you carve into his chest with your blades, the moment they cross and that X is made, the skin flays backwards and a spray of blood comes forth.
Tato's just... His face is covered in Darrow blood.
Yummy.
I'm taking a bath after today. Oh, yeah.
Everybody's
You
just
should.
covered in Darrow blood.
Otherwise, that wolf might lick off your face again.
Yeah, you might want to get clean of that Darrow blood, otherwise Nim might just chew on you because you taste like Darrow.
Hopefully Nim doesn't like ham too much.
Well, he's kind of gained it. Tato. Run. Alright, if that is the end of your turn, go ahead and hit next. Oh, that was yummy. I love iced coffee. So good.
So do I. I got this Java monster.
Mine was actually like legit coffee. He's pretty good. All right, Shinzi's gonna remain on autopilot. Let's see, what ones are left? Number 4 just got murked. So let me go ahead and rub that one out. Okay. Shinzi does have direct line of sight on number 6. So she's actually going to go ahead and roll. Yes. You can open the door. Just going to roll damage on number 6 with Necrobolt for a total of 7 damage. Murking Darrow number 6. Ooh, thank you. That was awesome. Baked chicken, broccoli, and mashed potato. Mashed potato!
Mashed potato!
I'm gonna eat some mashed potato.
Oh, mashed potato.
Alright, so the Darrow that were in the room are now all dead. Congratulations.
Da 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 da.
Alright, and let me just go through and make sure I have all the Darrows that are dead marked here. Alright, excellent. That is the end of that fight in the large room. Congratulations on passing that.
Yay!
Alright. You are successfully stealthed in the northern hallway, Nim. Everyone else is at the southern point of the room. Tayo, go ahead, give me a perception roll.
Oh, God. Nah, I'm just gonna let it happen. I refuse the roll. Go ahead.
So, Nim nimbly sneaks up behind Tato and chomps him on the behind. Just right into the dark meat. Hey, Nim! You have special skills that rely on smell, don't you?
Oh, God.
Want to tell me what my dinner was last night?
Oh, God.
Go ahead and roll that! You have a perception based on smell, don't you? Go ahead and roll that.
You got it, total.
You get nostrils full of rancid Tato farts.
Get fucked.
Being that Tato is a seal, it smells of dead fish and ocean water.
Ew.
Go ahead, give me a survival roll.
A survival roll! 2 different rolls! Just because I farted in his face!
Well, you managed to remain standing. However, you also vomit up bits of Darrow pieces onto the floor, which is kind of odd considering the Darrow tend to smell worse than rancid tato farts. However, this particular one was highly concentrated, being that your nose was just about in his butt crack when you bit him. Okay, not on the floor, all over Tato. So now, Tato, your butt is covered in Darrow vomit. Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, God. Now you really need to take a bath.
Yep. Teeth marks in his butt. Darrow chunks all over his legs and butt. Poor Nim just on the other side. Okay, so now that little debacle is done and over with.
Yeah, I can't believe you had like 2 separate rolls for that. Oh, 3 if you count mine.
Alright, the door to the southwest is basically just carved into the wall. Inside that doorway, you see a small hallway that jukes to the right, and then quickly to the left. How are you going to harvest Darrow meat, Nim? You don't have thumbs.
You can always ask somebody else to do it.
Oh, that's right! How does a quadruped cook? Oh, you can absolutely harvest Darrow meat. Oh yeah, that's true. Alright, so of the 3 dead Darrows in there, congratulations, Nim. Your pack now contains 38 pounds of Darrow meat. Alright, who's going to be heading into the hallway first?
Not me, I need healing.
Blue Tato needs healing badly. Yeah, you did get healed for 1 point. I need healing.
Yes.
I need healing. Ryuga Wagatiki Wakurao!
I said I sneaked over, bit you, and then healed you for 1 point.
Oh, I thought you said you dealt 1
Before
point.
you
Okay.
farted.
And made him
I thought
barf.
you said you dealt
Asshole.
1 point. No. It was my asshole.
God damn it.
This fart joke is really getting to you. getting to all of us.
Wow.
I tried to help, and what do you do?
You try to help, and I fart in your face.
See if I heal you again.
I thought you said you were dealing damage. Honestly, though, Tato probably would have farted anyway just because you surprised him.
Tato gets gassy when he's nervous.
True. I
You know
get
what-
gassy when I'm shocked.
You know what, Tato?
What?
Do you have your character sheet open?
Oh my god, you're gonna add this as like an official flaw.
Under your traits,
Oh my god.
gassy when nervous
Okay.
or surprised.
Okay. I did it.
So now, basically, whenever the party's ambushed, you're going to unleash the fury of 1,000 dead fish.
Why when we're ambushed?
Just send Tato into every unknown room.
Oh no.
Gas him out! Hello? Ah! Alright, so Nim said he was going to go into the hallway first. You move into the hallway. It turns to the right, goes forward about 10 feet, turns to the left, and ends in a rather large room. It is 15 feet by 55 feet, and it is currently empty. From where you're standing looking into the room, if you look to your left, about 20 feet down the wall, there is another doorway heading back inward. Is anyone going to follow Nim?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will too.
Alright. So Nim, Tato, Elysian, Kiero. I'm just going to have Shinzi follow up behind. Alright. You are faced with that 15-foot by 55-foot room, Nim. It is empty. You have not fully entered the room yet. What are you going to do? And you do have that door that heads back into the caverns 20 feet to your south. All right. Go ahead. Give me a perception roll. What is it, boy? What do you smell? Smell potato bud. All right. All right, go ahead and roll that perception. Or is it just an active thing that just kind of happens? Okay. Let me see here. 60. That's 12 squares. You do not smell anything in the immediate vicinity. The only thing you really see in this room is the exit heading back into the cavern. Alright, Nim has asked Elysian to check for traps. Just steer clear of Tato. Elysian? Elysian?
Huh? What? Sorry. Here.
Alright. Nim has asked you to head into the room and check it for traps.
Okay. Let me just figure out which skill that, or which of my abilities that was close to again.
Oh, and I go back.
Which one?
Oh,
Investigation. Okay. He'd go into the room and begin using his treasure hunting skills and knowledge of ancient traps to search for traps.
Okay.
Big number.
That is a really big number.
Yay.
Using your super sleuthy investigation skills, you peer into every dark corner of the room, searching nooks and crannies, investigating every small crack in the room, and you find nothing.
No traps, we're good.
Yay! I'm coming in. My bear trap was a bitch to clean. I had to clean it of Darrow face. You ever clean a nostril out of a trap? just a nostril.
Alright. Now this room is fairly well lit. It does have torches along the walls. The only other exits are the one to the east, about 20 feet from the way you just came in. The room itself is rather empty. The exits are north, east, south, and Dennis. So what are you gonna do?
So, granted that there are no traps, going to search for anything else of note.
Okay. Other than the exit, there is nothing else of note in this room. Just the exit to the northeast and the exit to the east. This is actually where the 3 Darrow had come from that you guys murdered in that main room. Yep, empty room and dead Darrow. No. The hallway you came through was in the northeast. Alright, Nim's heading for the hall, heading east. Who all is following?
I'm following Nim again.
Yeah, it was too.
Alright. Tiaro? Cool. You head into the hallway to the east. That hallway tracks for about 30 feet and then turns to the right. As you make the turn, you come to a fork in the path. The hallway seems to double back on itself to the west, or it continues southward. Nim, you are at the crossroads. Which way do you want to go? Yes is not a direction. There's two directions. There's west and there's south. They all go in a direction, Nim. Alright, you're heading south. You head south for about 20 feet. And you hear a click beneath your paws.
Oh.
A small door opens up in the wall to your left, and a rather large flail comes flying out of the wall.
Yeah.
Are we all, like,
God.
tight together, or is only Nim getting hit by this?
You are actually, it's just Nim. Yeah, it is just Nim.
Okay.
This is actually considered an attack Nim, not a dexterity save. Unfortunately, you're going to feel this one. You are going to... I just hope I don't accidentally kill you with this. Oh! This is one of those traps that you only fail once. That's versus AC. All right.
Herlix, could you stop the typing or whatever you're doing?
Okay.
Or mute yourself, please.
I almost don't want to roll this. Nim, I'm sorry, buddy.
Uh-oh, is Nim gonna die?
Oh, God! Nim's going to hurt. Here's the damage.
That's his entire HP.
Nim is at, he's been hit for a total of 25 points so far, so he's 3 points away from dead. This is like an accelerated flail that came flying out of the wall and just smacked Nim square in the face. Alright, how are the rest of you going to react after Nim just got clobbered by a flail trap? Take cleric!
Run over and check to see how bad it is on Zim.
Oh, it's pretty bad. He's about 3 points from dead.
Yeah, but what does it physically look like?
He has been bludgeoned rather heavily. This was a spiked flail, so he has puncture marks on his neck, part of his skull, and even in his shoulder. And it looks like his shoulder has been broken. As Kiero steps forward, there is a click.
Oh God!
Poor Kiero. As he steps forward, God damn, you look fucked, mate. Click. We're all dead.
Oh God.
Hey, Kiero, does a 31 hit your AC?
God, yes. How much damage is this thing gonna do? What's gonna happen if both of them just die?
Kiero is knocked unconscious. He is hit for 26 points of damage. He is knocked unconscious. It hits him square in the chest and throws him into the wall. He slumps to the ground. A rather heavy and bleeding impact on his chest. In this particular edition, Kiero, when you hit 0, you actually just go unconscious. You're not dead until you hit halfway past your max HP past 0. Alright, so Kiero is given 5 hit points. You get rezzed back up from 0. You know, you can always try to disable the trap.
I could, which is why I probably should have gone first.
We could also, but at the same time, now we're too injured to fight. as a collective team here.
I'm completely fine.
That's because you've been staying clear out of the way, Elysian.
Yeah. Anyways, so it's Nim, Tato, and Kira who are all critical. I'm paying attention.
Yeah, Nim is 3 points from unconscious. Tato has only taken 8 points of damage. Shinzi has taken 8 points of damage, and Kiero just got knocked the fuck out!
Let's grab Nim and Kiro and get them out of this hallway.
Alright, so you grab the two, and you drag them backwards. You are now back at the junction where the paths split. You came from the north. The trap was southward. The only remaining option is to head west.
Let's go west.
Don't you think we should probably heal up first?
In between combats, I am going to allow you to use your healing surges to heal back up.
Let's heal up and then we'll go and continue on.
Well, I wasn't thinking of continuing on. I was thinking of getting out of the cave.
Yeah, Nim said y'all can always take a short rest, but disable the trap!
We'll disable the trap when we go back down there.
Okay.
Or I will.
Nim said no, now!
The trap's not going to hurt us unless we step on it.
When we know where the fuck it is!
It's not going to magically change position in the short time we will be resting here.
Oh?
You don't know that. Bitch, just do it.
No, I'm the expert treasure hunter. I know how to deal with these things.
Famous last words, just saying.
By Elysian's tail.
Nim just chomped your tail.
And, let's see, where is it?
Elysian farts.
Unfortunately for you, I get to use cunning action, and I'll disengage or dash away.
You don't get the bite.
Raspberries at Nim.
Num num. All right, so is everybody going? Is everybody okay with taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Yes.
How long does a short rest take? I forget.
Short rests are usually about 10-15 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. No, Kiero, you are no longer unconscious. When you were given those 5 hit points, you actually heal from 0, not the negative number. So you're currently at 5 hit points.
I'm still going to use my agility to dodge away. Or my acrobatics.
Yes, Zephyr, magic Healy Fangs.
Ah!
Nim goes to bite Elysian. Elysian cartwheels away. Magical
No, I'm not letting you bite me to even get to my AC first. I'm kidding.
Magic numbers appear in the air. 8.6, 9.3, 8.9, and a 9 from the Russians.
Yay! Here's my medal.
Yeah, I very well could have, Zephyr, but I would really hate to have seen the entire party die to a single trap. That would have made me kind of feel bad. Alright, so everybody is taking a short rest right now. You are able to use healing surges to get back up to full health.
I don't have any heal spells, so...
Well, healing surges are just your natural ability to heal.
Oh.
You just roll your hit dice a number of times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still have max health, so...
Yeah. Kiero, you might want to go ahead and roll those hit dice, buddy. You got waylaid awful hard. Nim, if you would be so kind.
On the main tab of the character sheet, at the very bottom, you'll see where it says HD. That's your hit dice. You just grab what you've got from that box and roll them in the chat.
Like that? No, that's not like that. That's death saves. I need mean to roll.
Cure wounds, 10.
No, on the main tab. Okay, underneath where it says HP, you see where it says HD.
There it is.
There you go, Kiero.
Alright, you've healed for 9 points. You can do it again if you want to.
You can use as many as you want, but you only get those before the next long rest.
Yep. Alright, you're good. Anybody else going to attempt to heal? Or are you ready to move on?
I'm a little confused. Now, under where it says HD has the magnifying glass, but I don't see anything.
To the right of the HD.
Yeah, there's the death saves.
Before that.
Yeah, it's blank.
Oh.
How did you add your class to your character sheet?
I might have just typed it in.
That would be why. We're gonna have to redo your character.
But
You
we can do
did
this
it
some other
completely
time.
wrong, but yeah, we can do it another time.
Okay.
All right.
For now, it's one of your hit dice plus your constitution.
All right. You gonna roll any of those, Tato?
Alright, I'm 1d10 is my hit dice. Alright.
Okay. Then yeah, 1d10 plus your Constitution modifier.
Cool.
All right. So now that all right, you what's your Constitution modifier?
3, so I just recovered the full health.
Yes.
Yay!
There you go. All right. So now that everybody is healed up a little bit, you are back at that junction where the paths split off south and west. Which way are you going?
South. And I'm taking the lead.
And you're checking out the trap first.
Okay, you begin heading south. You move 5 feet. You move 10 feet. You move 15 feet.
Hold on. This is
Okay.
where
You see blood marks on the tile in front of you.
I'm going to investigate this part first.
Okay. Yes, you definitely spot the mechanism. It's actually a slightly discolored stone amid the cobblestone pathway.
Which skill do I use to disarm it again? I forgot.
I believe that's thievery, if that's still one of the skills.
No.
Thief. I have thief, but I don't know about thievery.
Thievery is not a skill.
There should be a disabled.
Oh, is it sleight of hand, actually? No,
Yes.
it wouldn't be sleight of hand. Actually, would it?
Yes. You have to
Oh,
actually
okay.
manipulate it with your hands to do that.
Okay. Going to disarm that trap. Boop. Yay!
Very nice. You make deft work of the button on the floor. You remove the stone and disconnect the triggering mechanism. Once it's disconnected, the port in the wall that would slide open and the flail come out drops down, but the trap does not trigger. You can see inside the wall to the mechanism, and it looks fairly intricate, and the flail itself is hanging inside the wall, stained bloody from the party members that it thwacked.
Oh, there goes one trap. Ooh, sorry.
All right, from where you're standing, to your right, there's a little hook around, and behind you is the rest of the party.
Well, going very carefully and using my investigation with every step to see if there's another trap.
Yeah. If there's one, there's more.
As you round the corner into the slightly dark alcove, you step forward and there is a rather wet... And your nostrils are assaulted by a rather unpleasurable odor.
Pinches my nose. You then hate to look down.
It is Darrow excrement.
Ew.
I'm taking a bath with you, Tato.
Actually, Zephyr, that is something that can be done.
He'd lift his foot and then continue to slowly walk through again, inspecting the walls, mainly the floor.
Alright, you head back to where the party is. You don't recognize any other types of oddities along the way. In fact, it just seems like this trap was set to not only distract people, but to hurt them on their way to the toilet.
So we just walked into a toilet?
Yes. The only way you have not gone yet is the west path.
I'm confused on this. We
walked into a toilet that was trapped.
Thank you for interrupting me, Turlix.
Sorry.
We left the first chamber heading east.
Yes.
So...
You made a turn
down in... Oh, we made a turn.
Yes. You left through an east hallway. You moved 30 feet down the hallway where it turned to the right.
Okay. That answers it. Okay. Then yeah, west.
Then yeah, heading west, it's only going to move 20 feet down. So it is much shorter and then heads south again. So these caverns kind of double back on each other and weave around. Who's going to be taking the lead here?
I guess I'll let Elysian take the lead since he's checking out traps.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll be doing that.
Alright, you head down the west corridor. After about 20 feet, it turns left and heads southward.
So, in the... Oh, sorry, I'm losing track of everything again. Okay, so we're heading to the west one now.
Yes, you've headed down the west hallway, and it turned leftwards, and you are now heading south.
Okay, I'm going to investigate for traps again.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Oh, continuing on then.
Alright, from where you're standing looking southward, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, it's 30 feet south, and it comes to a T-junction. To your west is a small 10-foot alcove that ends in a dead end. To your east, which is your left, the hallway extends beyond your range of vision. But about 20 feet away, you see another doorway on the right-hand side of the hall, and it's easy to smell something cooking in the air.
What do you think's cooking?
Hopefully not shit.
I'm pretty sure we could smell if it was shit by now.
Alright, so now you are at the junction. Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to the dead end first to investigate that, because that's really, really weird to just have a dead end there.
Go ahead, give me a perception check.
Oh, perception, okay. Where's my perception? Perception. This one? Yep, that one.
Alright. Fortunately, this was a rather easy one. As you turn into the alcove, your nose twitches as your foot begins to come down and you stop yourself short.
Oh, good thing I didn't do that again. Might as well just follow the smell of cooking with my rapier drawn. Was it a rapier? Pretty sure it was. Yeah, rapier.
Alright. So he, go ahead.
If Elysium's drawing his weapon, I'm drawing mine.
Okay.
I take out my long sword and short sword.
Alright. Kiro's drawn his weapons. Alright. As you come to the doorway, you've moved about 20 feet down the hall and taking a look to your right into the doorway. From there, it opens up into a brightly lit room. Go ahead, give me a stealth check.
Just him or all of us?
Just him.
Good thing stealth is one of the good things I'm really good at.
Well done. You managed to remain stealthy. As you peek around the corner, you see a Darrow standing over a rather large fire pit. This fire pit actually covers about, it covers a 2x2 area, but it's a giant circle. The Darrow is standing there, slowly turning a spit. On this spit is some form of unknown meat.
And he's the only Darrow in the room, or appears to be.
He's the only one that you can see in the room, yes.
He'd, who left?
Well, whoever left came right back.
Oh, okay. He'd, motion for, who's right behind me?
Tato.
Tato to come here as he draws out his bow and takes aim.
Alright, are you going to motion him across to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay. Tato, go ahead, roll me a stealth.
I have disadvantage on stealth.
Oh boy.
So let's see how this goes.
Wait, how do you have disadvantage on stealth?
I am wearing scale,
Oh!
Yeah, I'm wearing jiggly gear.
Actually, it's more so... Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, scale mail. Alright, so I'm gonna cross over.
Okay, go ahead, roll that stealth. You've actually managed to scoot past. You were not heard. So congratulations for that. Let me go ahead and mark the map where you guys are. So currently Elysian is on the west side of the door. Tato is on the east side of the door. Piero Nim, and Shinzi are in the hallway behind Elysian. Looking into the door southward, Elysian and Tato, you can see the Darrow at the spit, slowly turning it. You can hear multiple voices within the room, though. You do get a free surprise round if you both would like to attack.
I'm attacking with my bow at the one at the
Spit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
spit.
let's just do the same exact thing. Let's synchronize.
That's why I asked you to get on the other side so you can be my
I draw
tank.
my bow and I ready an arrow and I sync shot. Yeah. Can we even coordinate like that?
Actually, yes.
Cool.
Oh, then.
This is Darrow number 7 that you find.
Does this count as advantage, by the way?
Yes, it is a sneak attack, so you both get advantage against him.
Cool.
Good. Well, time to release that.
All right, and Tato?
You forgot to give yourself advantage.
Oh.
Well, either way, a 16 is going to hit.
Okay.
A 16 on the die is going to hit.
True that.
Go ahead, roll, Tato.
I was supposed to roll a number 7. Whoops.
That's fine. Both of you managed to hit.
So then, damage
Yep.
plus the sneak attack I get, which is why I asked about advantage.
Yep, and Tato, go ahead, roll damage on him. All right. So, you managed to hit him for a total of 26 points of damage,
Jeez.
which is double their HP.
So, do they die silently and not tip off the rest of them?
No, he dies horribly. He falls into the fire. As you both kind of lean around the edge of the door, very faintly in the hallway you hear, at the exact same time, and a Darrow inside the room, and then as it falls into the fire.
I'd like to try and stay hidden. Let's see if we can keep doing this.
Go ahead and roll stealth, but you're going to be at a disadvantage.
Oh, I'm at a disadvantage regardless.
Okay.
I don't think we're going to succeed this time.
We'll see.
No, not this time. From inside the room, you can hear 2 chairs groan against the floor as they fly backwards. Clunk. And footsteps hurriedly approaching the doorway. Once more into the initiative order, I'm going to go ahead and put this onto Elysian. As you're standing in the door, Darrow number 8 is going to come charging through with his hook spear to investigate. And it is your turn, Elysian.
Yep. So there's a dare over
Yes.
there. Well,
There is a Darrow within melee range of you right now.
oh,
He
time
can.
to show it why not to get too close and probably use the melee for the first time.
All right.
I think during this campaign. Yay!
What even
Yay!
is your melee weapon?
A quarterstaff and a rapier. Right now, I'm going to use the rapier.
Stab.
Jumping out from behind the corner at it.
Stabble. All right,
Yep.
good hit. Go ahead, roll damage on him.
Stabble with a rapier.
All right, you managed to hit it for 9 points of damage. Congratulations. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, it was. Actually, no, I'm going to use my cunning skill to jump back so that I'm not in range of any of the other Darrow that might come out.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to jump backwards. You have 3 team members in a line behind you. And this hall is only 5 feet wide.
Never mind then. I'll just stay here and tank it.
Alright. Go ahead, hit next.
Yeah, hit it. There we go.
Alright.
Never hit it.
Kiero. Darrow number 8 is 10 feet away from you and around a corner. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to reach him unless you have something that has a longer reach than melee range. He is around a corner, so ranged attacks aren't going to. You do have a crossbow, yes. This Darrow does have partial cover because he is in a doorway. If you do take an attack, it is going to be at -2 to hit. You are able to move backwards through party members, but you would need to move at least 15 feet to do so. Alright, so you move 15 feet backwards. That's going to put you back into the hallway heading back northward. You are within touching range of Shinzi and Nim. Alright, going to use healing on Nim. Right, go ahead. What spell are you using? Cure wounds. Alright. Go ahead. Do it. Alright. Kiero lays his paws on Nim's back. Magical energy surges through you, Nim. Your wounds begin to close themselves and stitch themselves shut. You've been healed for 5 damage. And Nim, it is your turn. Alright, Nim's going to pass on that. Sorry, you're not able to face chomp everything in your path. Okay. Duly noted. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I probably could, yeah. Thanks. Yeah, we're going to be taking a break here in about 15 minutes. I'll take care of it then.
coffee.
Yes, and that was the only thing.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. You count Elysian as an enemy? Nim just said he counts Elysian as an enemy.
It's all gone. It's all gone. What? I can get a piece of chicken and I don't.
For not disabling the trap. Alright, so if Elysian comes within biting range of you, you're going to nip at him, is basically what you're saying.
Yep.
Sure, nip.
Yep.
Yes, sometimes a nip does draw blood.
Yes, it does.
You got pinched real good, didn't you?
And a nip doesn't bleed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
bleeding.
You're gonna get me in trouble. All right.
Wait, who do you,
Is that your turn, Nim?
who you role playing with? Find out.
We are live right
No.
now. No, you don't know. Well, actually, Elysian is his D&D character.
Hi, Turtle.
Alright.
He said hi.
Who that?
That's my girlfriend.
Hi, girlfriend.
Tato just went, hi, girlfriend.
Sherlock's knows who I am because of Cabin,
Yes.
which I'm not Cabin.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Tato. Darrow number 8 is within melee range of you.
Alright.
It's going to take you a minor action to switch out weapons.
Yeah, I'll switch out weapons. I'll charge in and I'll flank whoever is attacking Elysium.
There's not really a charge in. Darrow number 8 just came into the doorway where you guys just fired your bows.
Oh.
It's kind of taking up that space. No, you're on the opposite side of the doorway.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah, you're standing directly across the hall from Elysian, with the doorway between you two to the south. You're basically both of you are on either side of the doorway looking into the room, and this Darrow just ran into the doorway and will be assaulting one of you next turn if you do not kill it.
Okay, let's kill it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna drop my bow, grab out my short sword and long sword, and stab the fuck out of it.
Okay. It is a free action to drop things, but it's still going to be a minor to draw both your swords.
That's fine.
Right, you are now holding your blades in hand.
Do I still get a bonus action? Or no?
Your bonus action was to swap weapons.
Alright. And which Darrow was it?
Darrow number 8, right beneath your name in the combat tracker.
Okay. I kept losing the combat tracker. Whoops. I don't know how it did it twice.
Well, you're using two... And that says longbow.
Yeah, that's... okay. I'm fucking up. Let's try this again.
Once more with feeling.
Once more with feeling. Long
That was-
sword. I probably missed. Short sword. I probably missed.
You actually hit with a short sword.
Okay.
And you hit it for 6 damage and kill it where it stands.
I shove my blade, like, my short sword just through its face, and then I turn. And then I shove it out. And then I, like, yank it out.
You yank it out into the hallway. Its body lies limp across against the wall, right between you and Elysian.
Okay. Let's push it aside. The body. Just kick it aside.
All right. If that is the end of your turn, go ahead and click next.
Yeah. Next is Shenzi.
All right. She is on autopilot, and there is no valid target. What? I can't hear you, child. What do you want? Why? I have 3x5 cards right over there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pass on Shinzi's turn since there's no valid targets right now. Actually, I gotta back up. Crap. How do I, hey, Nim? How do I back up in the turn order?
You can click on the small little dot to the left of their whoever you want it to be.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. After Darrow number 8 falls, Darrow number 9 comes running into the doorway. His hook spear at the ready. And I'm going to roll a d4. Odds it attacks Elysian, evens it attacks Tato. I rolled a 4, so Tato, you're getting attacked.
Okay. My AC is 16.
It's going to try to stab you with the hook spear. And fails miserably.
Of course it does.
Elysian, it is your turn.
In response to its failure, I'm just going to strike it with the rapier.
Alright. It is Darrow number 9. It's right above you.
Yep. I did it. I rolled
Yep.
an 11.
Unfortunately, that was a miss. This is a wily little Darrow.
Ooh.
Alright, if that is your turn, go ahead, hit next.
Oh yeah, hitting next. Keep forgetting to do that. Need to remember to do that.
If you would like to open up some space for Kiero to actually attack, if you take a 5-foot step forward, that's going to put you right in the doorway, but that'll open up a third spot where Kiero can come in and melee attack.
I'll do that because, yeah, allowing teammates to attack.
Okay. So Elysian takes a 5-foot shift. Tato, Elysian is now standing right next to you. Kiero, there is now an open spot right next to Elysian where you would be able to melee attack Darrow number 9 if you so choose. Alright, Kiero's gonna come running up to melee. Swing away, Kiero! Swing away! Oh, what was... Yeah, that was a big hit. Yep, Darrow number 9. Solid thump. Go ahead, roll that beautiful bean footage. 7 damage. You absolutely clobber this Darrow with your mace. For 7 damage. It is beaten, bloodied. And now I am the 10 of the room. Alright. Nim is back up to you.
Do nothing, Nim. Go rest.
You can attempt to heal up that last bit of wounds if you want. No, Elysian moved over one square, and Kiero took the spot that was open to try to bludgeon the Darrow. Very nice. So currently, Kiero, you have an additional 2 to your AC.
Wow, nice spell.
Definitely. All right, Tato, your turn.
Since they're just gonna keep funneling our way, I'm gonna shiv 9 with both of my swords. And if I succeed, I'm gonna do a fatality.
Well, let's see how you do.
$13 and a critical failure. I'll take the card.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Critical failure. All right.
Does that fail both of my attacks?
No, the longsword is still going to hit, so go ahead, roll damage.
Okay. I don't get to do my fatality. But I still do 9 damage.
You murdered number 9.
Okay. I just shoved my sword through his neck or something. Whatever. I tried to do the same thing with my short sword too, but...
Yes. I'll turn them dry.
Wheel of morality.
the square one?
Turn.
Go ahead and empty that into the round one, and you can use the square one. Alright. Okay, so, for your critical fumble, Tato, this is a melee attack. This is a fumble called Wrong End. You are using a slashing weapon, correct?
Yeah.
You are going to take 1d6 points of damage because you grabbed it by the blade instead.
How? How did I do this?
So you take 2 points of damage.
My hand hurts.
And you are currently bleeding.
Oh wow.
So each time it comes around to your turn, you're going to take 1 point of damage.
Did I fucking bust an artery?
You're going to be taking 1 point of bleed damage every time it's your turn until you are able to roll a successful heal check.
Did I, like, sheath my sword in wrong?
Well, you tried to do this fancy thing where you flipped your sword around and then stabbed the guy with it, but you didn't gauge the flip correctly and just grabbed it by the blade, and as you stuck him with the hilt, the blade slid across your hand and cut you open.
Oh.
But you did manage to kill number 9.
That hurts. I can feel that. I can feel that just by visualization. How?
So congratulations on just shredding your own paw there.
I need to stop doing, what do you call it? Flare. Flourishes.
Alright, so, the Darrows have stopped funneling into the doorway. You no longer hear any voices to the south of you in that large room, and you can enter it if you wish.
I'm gonna let Elysian check for traps first.
I'm
smart.
There's a smart seal.
Yep, there's a very smart steal. It was investigation.
Critical failure. Oh, what happened?
Well, the good news is you're not able to fumble on a skill check.
Yay.
So you're not going to have to worry about that.
Oh, if there are any traps.
But if there are any traps, you have no idea.
Nope. Don't know if
It's
there were any
about time
traps.
for break, Rika.
Yep, we'll go ahead and finish this up with you guys getting in here, and then we'll take a 10-15 minute break.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. I will get them all. I got you. I love you too. All right. As Elysian moves into the room, let me check the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. This room is somewhat identical to the room you came from earlier. It is 55 feet by 15 feet. However, in the southwest corner, there is a rather large fire pit with the spit still standing over it, with the meat slowly starting to burn. The entire room now kind of smells of scorched meat. Within this room, there is also one large 10-foot wooden table. It has 10 stools around it. There is a smaller 5-foot table with 4 stools around it. This is obviously an eating area.
Let's poison the meat. Do we even have any poisons?
Aren't we just going to kill all the Darrow anyways?
True.
Tato,
Yeah.
go ahead, give me a heal check.
Okay. So medicine.
Yes.
12.
Congratulations, you managed to succeed. You basically just shove your paw in your mouth and begin licking at the wound in an attempt to make it hurt a little less and stop the bleeding. And you managed to do so.
Good old healing spit.
Blah, blah. All right. You managed to staunch the bleeding. The room itself is rather well lit with bright torches along the walls. And there is an exit to this room in the southeast corner. We will pick up from there after the break. We're going to take a 10 to 15 minute break, folks. So if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, if you need to use the litter box, please do so now, and we will be right back. All right, I'm gonna go take care of some stuff right quick. Use the bathroom if you need to. I will see you guys in 15.
We won't surrender. We stick together and we're never gonna fall. We'll brave the weather, take whatever as we drift along. Light as a feather, we're gonna make it on our way to the unknown. We don't surrender. We don't surrender.
So, like, when we were about to start, I had just received a total victory in Dead by Daylight. Daylight. Ugh.
Congrats.
I had murdered all 4 survivors. It was good. Sacrificed all of them.
I have a little bit of time. I'm going to go take care of some stuff, maybe use the bathroom, and I will be...
Hi. So Rika's had you on autopilot, just casting spells at people.
So I guess I owe kind of an explanation, right?
No.
What the fuck? Oh boy. Phone is deciding not to charge.
I have returned.
Yay.
Ah! Strawberry lemonade in my eyeball.
Oh,
Get
that's
wrecked.
not good.
I'm sorry, what was that, Tato?
I said get wrecked.
Wow, you're standing awful close to that fire pit, Tato. It'd be a shame if something were to happen. Those would be a godsend, Zem. If I have a Tyler, then I can whip up maps really fast.
You know, you could do it.
Yeah, very true.
That's why I do it.
Shenzi here.
She's working on it.
Okay.
I'm here, I'm just not on this computer.
Cupcake!
I said I needed to hop into voice and at least say hi to everybody.
I missed you.
I missed you Rack, so much.
Don't tell anyone else, but you're my favorite.
Okay, we can keep that between us.
Okay, cool. So, are you gonna be hopping into the game, Cupcake, or are you just stopping by to say hi?
I'm pretty much just dropping in to say hi.
That is absolutely fine. I love you anyway.
Yay!
All right, if that is the case, if you don't mind, Cupcake, I've just been drone running Shinzi. I did. I did drop the darkness and then threw up the dazzling light. Everybody got out of that without incident, and then you necrobolted someone in the face.
Someone or something?
Something.
Oh, boy.
You shot a Darrow in the face.
Oh, yay.
So I've basically been keeping you at the back of the party, so you weren't targeted by anything, and it's just kind of walking along, blasting things that come into range with the necrobolt.
That sounds nice.
After this game, we'll start talking, see what may work better for a game day for this, because I may have some stuff coming up for something I'm working on, and I know you have a new work schedule. I I don't know what else is going to be part of that as far as the other players. But I do want to make sure that we have a way for all of us to continue playing.
Yeah, I was expecting to start working a little bit later on Mondays, so maybe
Okay.
it'd be like an hour or two late, but then our regional manager came last week. He completely changed the way we run the entire warehouse, but thankfully they were all good changes because he's not an idiot like the man who runs the warehouse. However, that means that Sunday I go in at 4 o'clock in the evening and I may not leave until 2 in the morning, and then I start work 8 hours after I leave on Sunday, and I work another 10-hour shift on Monday.
Oh,
Which means
Jesus.
Sunday, I may not leave until 8 in the evening on Mondays, and that's Alaska time. That's like 10 o'clock Mountain time, which is way after the game is over.
Yeah, that's 11 p.m. for me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But as soon as you're used to that schedule, let us know, and we can try to work on something.
Well, I know for sure I have 6 to 4 on Tuesday and Wednesday. So if it's like, I don't know, that's what, 7 in the evening for you, that's still pretty late. So if it's like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I can probably do it, but that's
Okay.
it. I have 4 10s now.
Oh, there we go. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have somewhere to start.
Yes.
Cool. Then I will write that down, and I will talk with Zim and the rest of the group and see what we can work out.
Awesome.
All right, I have to keep pushing these jokers on through this dungeon. I love you, Guppy.
I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful game. I'm gonna hop out of chat so you can get back at it.
If you can, get on Twitch.
Okay. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, is everybody back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Fridays, Saturdays are open at the moment for Zim. How does a Friday or Saturday sound for you guys?
Fine with me.
All right, Kiero? If we had to run like Friday evening, hey Elysian?
Yes.
If we had to run a game Friday evening, would you be able to show
Yes.
up? Okay, cool. Kiero, how about you? You can answer me either on Discord or in the game chat. I will work on that later. We need to get back to the game. I only have about an hour before I have to log out. 6:30 comes early. All right, Kiero, if you're with us, go ahead, roll a die. Let me know you're here. Thank you, sir. All right, so you guys were currently in the eating area. If we're all back, let me check. Yep, we're back up and running. Awesome. So you were in the eating area around the tables. There was an exit to the southeast that went into another small corridor. Who's heading out?
I'm gonna let Elysian look for traps first.
Careful, they're burning.
Yep.
What are you doing? Thwart my plans.
I'm thwarting your plans, alright.
Is that a watch?
I love Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Is that me? Is that me but stronger? Kill me!
No, it's like, is that me stronger than me?
Kill me! Alright, so Elysian, you're heading into the hallway? Good God!
Yep.
I learned that if you hold left click on a die and then press right click, you'll spawn more dice. On the same, for the same
yeah, I've been doing that. I was just hoping nobody else figured it out. Okay, anyway.
I figured it out a long time ago.
Elysian!
Oh God. God damn.
Okay, that was pretty funny. Well, you're the one who showed me the friggin' thing, Nim. Nani? Alright, you head into...
Okay,
God dang
it! Everybody has to get it out of their systems.
Yes, go ahead, get it out of your systems.
632. Get fucked.
Everybody, get it out of your systems now. Go ahead.
I'm ready. Was that you?
No. Shut up. Anyway. Elysian. As you head through the southeast corridor, it heads southward for about 10 feet, and it turns to your left.
Okay. I'm going to quickly investigate for traps.
There are no traps.
Yay!
The hallway
It's clear.
continues.
Let's go.
The hallway continues eastward for 10 feet and then turns left.
Okay, so taking the left.
Come on, let's get to it.
It heads northward for 10 feet and then turns right.
Okay, taking the right.
It heads to the east for 10 feet and then turns left. Where it T-junctions into a path. There is another 10-foot alcove to your left. And there is a ladder heading downwards on your right.
I'm going to get the feeling that that's also a toilet.
That one is also a toilet.
Anyways, going to take the ladder down. Because I'm not going to step in toilet again.
Probably a good idea. Is anybody else following him down the ladder?
Sure.
Right, Tato is going. Kiero is going.
One at a time on the ladder, though. Depending on how far down it goes, I guess. Can we even see the bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
It's only like a 10-15 foot ladder, you're good. Aw, Zephyr. Lol, lol, Zephyr loves Tato.
Oh.
Aw, thank you.
Alright. And then Sim. Dice Apocalypse. Tongue stuck out face. All the dick. Dice! I love it.
Why not both?
Okay, so you're my husbando, Kiero.
Notice me, senpai.
What?
Nim, are you going to be heading down the hallway with everybody else? Ladders aren't Nim's thing. Someone's going to have to help Nim down the ladder. Once again, no thumbs.
Oh, so now the no
right.
thumbs comes into play.
Fine, Nim, get on my back. Better not bite me.
He's going to bite you. We've been doing this.
He's gonna bite something on me, I'm sure. Probably my hair.
Climbs on and ...
No, instead he's just gonna hump my head or something.
Oh my.
Like my dog on what's that love day? Fuck. Valentine's.
Valentine's Day.
What's that love day?
Yeah, Valentine's Day, that's it. That was the only action I got on Valentine's. My dog trying to hump my head.
None of us need to know that. Just saying. The first part was okay, but the second part was not. Or according to Zim, neither part was okay.
Okay.
I guess, maybe.
Might have been in the process of typing that he bit on to hold on. Of course. Alright, so you climb down the ladder. At the bottom of this ladder, it is simply a 30-foot hallway with a door on the left-hand side. You can hear human voices, as well as growling of Darrow.
Human voices.
Do you remember why you were here?
To rescue the people!
Oh, right. I figured they'd all be eaten by now.
Well, they gotta stock up somehow. No, Nim, you do not eat the humans! Bad! Nim didn't remember!
Bad Nim. Go to your bed.
Bad. What the hell are you? Are you a goddamn flea? You. I murdered it dead.
Good job. You get 2 experience points for that.
Yay!
Okay, so who all is heading towards the doorway?
I am.
Me.
Ooh, me, ooh, me.
No.
Like raising
Not
our
you.
hands like we're in frickin' kindergarten.
Nim, do you want to take point on this one? Yes, Zephyr. Delicious. Alright. So, Elysian and Tato, are you going to do your normal thing of one person on each side of the door?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Who's going to the far side?
How's that a normal thing? We only just started doing it today.
Should make it normal. I'll go to the far side.
Okay. Go ahead, give me a stealth roll.
because
Okay.
I'm better on that side since I have all the advantages for stealth.
And yet I have disadvantage.
Yep.
But a +3.
You did manage to pass the difficulty rating.
Yay!
As you slowly sneak past the door, you are almost startled by the Darrow that is standing with his back to the doorway. But you make it to the opposite side and hide against the wall. Tato, good news is you didn't have to try to stealth. You just kind of pressed yourself against the wall.
Cool.
I put my index finger to my lips with Tato, and then I draw out one of my 2 daggers.
You don't have lips.
I still have a smell, and you still know what the gesture is.
Alright, so as you both are standing on opposite sides of this doorway, you can easily see the back of the Darrow in the room. Like, if you were to reach out, you could probably grab him.
Sure, let's grab and fucking...
I'm going to grab him because sneak attack bonus.
Murk the Darrow from the hallway.
Yeah. If I slice his threat, would that count as a silent kill? Throat, not threat.
If you're going to grab him and try to murder him like that, it's going to require that you do a grapple check first, which is a d20 plus strength modifier versus their AC.
Okay.
Can I assist?
You can. If you're both going to do it, that's actually going to give Elysian advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Okay, so do we both roll or just him?
Just him. Since you're assisting, that gives him advantage. You're going to add your strength modifier to this roll.
So
At advantage.
And
So-
advantage, yes.
I motion to Tato with my dagger, like, lifting up my own neck and kind of making the slaying motion, just then pointing the dagger at the Darrow.
Okay.
Then go to grapple the Darrow and cover his mouth before he can say anything.
Okay.
And-
Let's see. Oh yeah. You nailed that. You
Okay.
busted his armor class wide open. So both you and Tato reach around the corner at the same time, yank the Darrow back by the back of the shirt that he's wearing. Tato covers his mouth with both paws and holds him down, and Elysian cuts his throat. The Darrow lies dead on the floor.
Yay!
You just fucking murked that dude. That was dirty. That was just
What?
straight up dirty.
What? I'm a treasure hunter. I'm going to kill things that are in the way.
Looking into the room, you can actually see 2 other Darrow attending to the cells.
Are they looking at the cells?
Yes, they're actually looking at the humans inside the cells.
Alright, so Tato puts up 2 of his fingers, just you and me, meaning me and Elysian, and I
Okay.
point at one of the 2 Darrows.
Okay.
I take out my bow and arrow, and I ready. And I
Elysian.
Elysian.
Spins his dagger and puts it in its sheath. Then he'd take out his own bow.
Okay, considering this is new combat, we're going to go back to the top of the turn order.
Okay.
Within the room, Darrow number 12 is surveying the cages,
Oops.
checking the locks. It's using the same initiative rolls, Nim. I'm just going back to the top of the order. It is going to be a surprise round. But we're going to go in order of players in the initiative order. Darrow number 10 has already been murked. Nim, if you were to come to the doorway, you would see Darrow number 11 15 feet into the room. If you would like to go gank him. Alright, Nim's going to charge into the room. All right, you are now adjacent to Darrow number 11.
So Elysian and I will attack Darrow number 12, I guess.
All right, this is surprise round, so you are going to get free attacks on these guys. Go ahead, roll your attack, Nim. Hello?
Somebody left, I think.
It was Kiero.
Kiero.
Oh, he's back.
There he is. Yes, 11. Darrow number 11. It's just above Shinzi. All right. Oh, and a crit! Card! All right. Going to the critical cards. With piercing. This is Nerve Cluster. Normal damage and target is stunned for 1d6 rounds. You chomp into his neck, and your teeth begin severing nerve endings within his spinal column. He's not going to be able to move proper for a full round.
So he's gonna die, basically.
Yeah, probably. And he gets murked for 20 damage. You managed to chomp down on his jugular, so he wasn't even able to cry out when he fell. It was just like a wet gurgle. And you took him down to the floor.
Okay. I guess Elysian and I will quickly take out the other Darrow before he can get friends.
Yep.
Alright, Tato, it is your turn.
Yay.
Darrow number 12 is at the far end of the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my longbow, and I'm gonna sync it up with Elysian, so that, let's say this is going to be a held action.
Okay.
So when Elysian attacks, so will he.
Alright, it is 30 feet away.
More than enough.
Yep, close to the southwest corner of the room at the cages. And you're going to sync that up to Elysian?
Yep. Readying the longbow attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Shinzi's going to bypass that. Darrow number 9 has been murked. Elysian?
Okay, so we're both taking out that. We're using our bows, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so advantage? I forgot, sorry.
This is just going to be both you rolling attack at the same time.
Okay, so rolling mine. I miss.
Most likely. Rolling mine on... Wait, which one? Darrow 12, right?
Darrow 12, yes.
I most likely hit.
You managed to hit, yes.
Cool.
Go ahead, roll damage.
5.
Well done. You managed to hit it, so there's that.
Yeah.
All right. So you peek around the corner, you see the final Darrow at the back of the room. The people inside have started to panic as a giant wolf just came running into the room and basically gruesomely ganked one of the Darrows. So the people are kind of freaking out right now. And then arrows just came flying at one of the other Darrow, and it got hit. So the people inside this holding area are pretty panicky. Was that the end of your turn, Elysian?
Yep. Damn it.
Kiero! Your turn, buddy. If you wanted to, you could run into the room and attack Darrow number 12.
That would be a good idea. Let's kill it before it can bring friends.
All right. So, charging into the room, you wind up. Are you going to go melee or are you going to go range? Kiero. Melee? Okay. So you run in, you find yourself face to face with this final Darrow. It's clawing at a wound in its shoulder. That's a hit. Alright, you managed to hit it for an additional 4 damage. It is not dead yet.
But it is panicking.
It is panicking. It turns and it sees Kiero. It is immediately going to try to stab at you with its hooked spear.
Really?
Yes. And miss terribly. Tato, you'll be fine. Nim, your turn. Don't worry. I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Hero is.
It's the poison. Cusco's poison. The poison of Cusco. No, just Kiero. If you were running up there, you definitely hit. It is a great film, isn't it, Nim?
Wait, what film?
Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Taking a walk back to Eastman's place. The place that's owned by... And you murk number 12. Alright. With all the Darrow dead, entering that back room, the people within the cages, they're rather surprised to see a large group of walking, talking animals. Is anyone going to try to speak with them?
Hi, we're here to rescue you.
One of the children in one of the cells runs to the bars and holds its hands out. Kenny!
Yeah, close enough.
Elysian goes to hit the back of Nim's head. What do I roll for that?
Bad. If you're just going to swat him, it's
just swat him. Like, no, don't scare the children.
if you're trying to swat him, it's a strength check.
No, I can't actually do it on him.
Tato searches the bodies of the two Darrow looking for a key.
You do manage to find a key.
And I completely missed my swat.
Yeah. You went to, and Nim just kind of moved his head out of the way.
I try them on the cage door locks.
The cage door locks do come loose, and the people begin filing out of the cages, giving Nim a very wide berth. There are a total of 7 humans.
Of varying ages, or are they all kids?
Of varying ages and genders.
Alright, who are our oldest here?
The oldest is, he looks to be in roughly his 30s, but rather thin. They weren't very well kept within these cages. Fed just enough to keep them alive, but little else.
Aren't you supposed to be a paladin?
You are a paladin, sir!
Isn't one of your core tenets not to hurt children?
Well, he's not really hurting children, he's just kind of scaring them. Anyway.
These were the missing people from the village, Nim.
Alright, well, Tato hands the 30-year-old his club and just says, here, you can borrow this on our way out.
Alright, so you hand the older guy the club?
Yep.
Alright, are you guys going to begin making your way back out?
Yep.
Okay.
This was just a search and rescue mission. We're not here for total annihilation. That would be nice, though.
We could always come back.
You currently have almost 40 pounds of Darrow meat, Nim. Snack on that, not the people you're supposed to save. Yeah, Darrow are the bad guys. No feasting on the people you're supposed to save.
Nim really does get the snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Only they scream.
Don't snack on the people we're supposed to save.
All right. As you exit the holding cell, the people are in file behind you. Is anybody besides Nim going to take up the back? Besides Shinzi?
I'll take up the back while Elysian takes up the front.
All right. Kiero also said he will take the back.
All right. So Kiero and I in the back, Nim, Shenzi, and Elysian in the front, and like the rescued people are like in the center of us.
Okay. You're going to head back up the ladder and back into the food prep area. There are no other Darrows that you can see right now.
They really weren't expecting us.
They really weren't. At the northern entrance to the eating area, the hallway once again splits to the left and to the right. To the left is back the way you came. To the right is a rather long hallway that you cannot see even with your low light vision. You're not able to see the end of the hallway.
Oh, and I say to the townsfolk, make sure not to trip on any bodies. Watch your steps.
A couple of the older people pick up the children and kind of press together.
Yeah. Good idea.
So,
if any of you are seriously injured, tell us now so that our cleric can heal you.
Nim, Elysian, you guys are at the front of this little cadre. Are you heading to the left, back the way you came, or are you heading to the right?
Or going ahead the way we came, or at least I am.
Nim?
Don't care, you're not eating the humans.
What if the people
If we
want
come
to be...
across some human bandits, you can eat them. Or if we
Don't
come across
encourage
humans that
this,
try
Zephyr!
to kill us, you can eat them, but you are not eating the people we need to save.
God damn it.
I just read what Zeph said.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be snacked.
These people have already been snacked upon. That's why there's only 7. And what do you think was being cooked over the fire pit? Ah, yes. The pure silence of dawning realization.
You're not eating that person. They're going to be given... You should be giving that person all... Whatever meat that person came from, its rights. You shouldn't.
I want to go back to the fight.
Eat it. What paladin are you?
Well, the meat is burned beyond recognition, but if Nim wants to go ahead and eat, he can.
Can we talk in Sylvan so Nim doesn't scare the townsfolk?
Yes, you can talk in Sylvan, but it's not guaranteed Nim's going to respond in Sylvan.
Okay, fine. I don't even know what he said. That's not the language I know.
He's speaking Undercommon, that's why.
Do Darrow speak Undercommon?
The townsfolk kind of back away from Nim, and you can see them trying to hide behind some of the other party members.
And I'm just looking at the townsfolk, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. You can be scared of him. He likes to bite
Let's just get to the town.
Let's just get out.
Oh, okay.
Let's just get out so these people can eat.
You head back the way you came, back into the 15 by 55 room where the 3 dead Darrows were, up through the northeast exit, back to the room where the transportation crystal is. Damn. The room with the transportation crystal is still clear. And heading northward from there, you are now at the stairs that takes you back out of the cave. Are you heading back into daylight?
I am.
Healing nibbles?
Healing nibbies. App.
Alright, is anybody going to explain to them that, Nim can heal them by biting them? You know I can read that, Tato.
Yes, I know. And you are silly.
I am a goober. There is a difference.
You're a silly goober.
No, she's gonna buy one. As you enter the light of day, Nim, go ahead and roll an attack, I guess. Yeah.
Why moonfangs?
You bite one of the townsfolk.
Nim, what are you doing?
For some reason, they feel better. Which is weird. The lady that you bit cries out in panic and attempts to pull her arm from your jaws. But when she finally removes her arm, she notices that there's no wound. And in fact, she feels a little bit better. Though, everybody else is, fairly frightened still. But you are outside in the light of day, and you are on the road that will eventually get you back to Velding.
It was a secret?
No, it wasn't.
His super secret superpower! Grrr! Just go with it. Somehow this person biter is a paladin and his god's A-okay with it. Blep. Alright, so heading back westward, Eventually, the road is going to turn, and you get back to that junction where you found a rather large cart.
It still smells horrible.
It doesn't smell as bad as it's had almost a full day to get rid of the smell, but it's still definitely lingering. The horse corpse and the 2 people corpses are still lying about.
Yeah, we found these guys on the way there. You recognize them? Probably not.
One of the men who is with the townsfolk explains that they were merchants well known in Veldenkamp, but they hadn't been seen in almost 3 weeks.
Okay. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't know how to respond to that. They're dead. You know now. You now know.
they're dead. Well, I'm pretty sure you could tell they were dead, but we didn't. He didn't do it. Pointing at Nim.
I didn't do that. No, that was not what I was doing.
Oh god.
All right. At the junction, you take the west road. Your wagon was waiting outside. I'm guessing you guys all hopped in.
Yeah, probably.
All right. As you are riding along, some of the people opt to stay outside the cart. A couple of the men have actually removed the bodies from the other cart and are holding on to the yoke, with basically wearing the yoke as their own, and they're pulling the second cart with them, so that the women and children don't have to walk. Eventually, you come back to the crossroads where the lake was, and you see a sign that notes that Veldenkamp is to the north. Why did they trap their latrine?
I don't know. Maybe they like paying for themselves.
Possibly. As you turn towards the north and start heading towards Veldenkamp, the city's walls come into view, with soldiers standing atop of them. As you approach, one of the soldiers vanishes, and the gate begins to open, and you can hear excited speech, as there are now 2 carts rolling along instead of just one that went out. At the gates, you are greeted by your good friend, the captain.
Yo, Cap, mission successful. Well, mostly.
Oh, I can see that! Thank you so much for rescuing some of our villagers. We were truly worried about them. Tell me, were there many Darrow?
Lots.
Nah, not really. I'd say a little over a dozen. They weren't prepared for us at all.
A dozen is a lot.
Well, I am glad that you were able to make it back safe.
I was expecting like 50 or more, to be honest.
Well, to be fair, you have no idea where that teleportation crystal actually goes.
True.
Oh yeah, we did find a teleportation crystal.
Yeah,
Yes,
Tato
yes, we did.
shot at it 4 times.
And managed to hit people
Yeah.
in random parts of the dungeon.
And myself. Right
And
in the
yourself.
chest. That reminds me, I need to get this stitched.
Please, enter! We will go ahead and carriage your cart at the stables. We'll get the other cart set up as well. Thank you so much for bringing our villagers back.
Get them food quick.
We will do so. And in honor of your group and the heroic acts, we shall be holding a festival in your honor tomorrow.
Sweet.
I do hope that you will enjoy your time here in Veldenkamp. And I promise you this, you will be heralded as heroes.
I'll forget this town's name by tomorrow.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Oh man.
Luckily, he does not. He doesn't clock your little backhanded comment there.
He's joking, you know.
Yeah, I know.
He was hoping for a
Lucky.
laugh, but whatever.
Lucky.
My sense of humor.
Super lucky.
All right, you are welcomed back into Velden Camp. The people you saved are quickly taken to the tavern, where they are fed, given drink, allowed to recover slightly before finally being reunited with their families. Congratulations on that. And now I have to award XP.
Yay, XP.
If I can remember how to do that. Magic. Okay. Thank you, Nim. All right. And now I just go ahead and click award, correct?
Yeah.
Boom! Firepower.
Yay!
All right.
Experience.
XP. Experience points have been divvied up among the party. Congratulations on a successful encounter. The next time we meet, you will be participating in a local festival, which includes games of accuracy, skills, strength, and agility.
I like games.
For now, though, I entreat you to rest at the end, because the next day, there's gonna be a party.
Aw, yeah. But wait, what if they attack again? I don't know. We didn't explore the entirety of that base. We just went to their dungeons, I guess.
I'm not sure how to do that kind of stuff, Nim.
Well, as far as that goes, you could just say we get so much each. There is a way to do it, obviously through this quest menu, but I haven't figured that out personally yet either, so...
Okay, well, there you go. Long story short, you guys are now heroes within Velden Camp. The shop owners are going to be much more favorable to you, better prices, that sort of thing. And the next time we do play, there is going to be a festival. I do have like 3 or 4 games that I have set up that involve skill checks and other types of dice rolls.
Cool.
That I think you guys are really going to like. Hey Nim, would it be okay if I went ahead and plugged my Extra Life event?
Of course.
All right. For those of you who don't know, Children's Miracle Network is a charity based in the United States that helps the families of children who basically don't have enough money for life-saving medical care. Children's Miracle Network is able to step up through donations from local communities to help pay for that medical care. As this pertains to gamers, they actually have a yearly event called Extra Life. November 4th through 5th, people who have signed up on the Extra Life website are encouraged to run events in their local areas for their local Children's Miracle Network hospital. These can be just simple, tournaments or things like that, but over on the channel that I stream at, Random Encounters, we are actually going to be doing a full 24-hour gaming event starting November 4th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time and running to November 5th, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We have already gotten some sponsors for the event. Some local restaurants and places have put up prizes that we can use. And we have actually even gotten corporate sponsorship from Bull's Energy Drink. So we are actually going to be going pretty big this year. All of it's going to be live streamed on our channel, Random Encounters. Give me a second and I can actually link the Facebook page for my channel. And you can actually see what all we're going to be doing, as well as find our link for Extra Life. If you want to set your own team, you can do that through that website. If you want to make a small donation, you can through our link. Everything that we get from donations is going to a local Children's Miracle Network hospital in Springfield, Missouri. So I encourage you to give if you can. Share the message if you can't. Every little bit helps. And thank you for listening.
Welcome.
All right. As for the game, it is 9:20. That's about 10 minutes before we usually end this, or will be usually ending this.
All right.
But I know Nim is not feeling the best right now, so I do apologize for ending a little bit early. But
I give Nim a peace offering of chicken leg. Chicken leg. Yeah.
Like one of the Thunder Chicken type legs.
Yeah.
Hey, Rika, send me that link on Discord and I'll post it.
All right, I can do that. Look, done.
Yeah, everybody, thank you very much for joining us. We are, like Rika said, we're wrapping up tonight. Definitely check that out. Remember that I am also an affiliate here on Twitch now, so if you can, please consider subscribing. Those of you that have Amazon Prime do get a free subscription, and it does definitely help out the community and help me bring better content and improve things here. But yeah, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all tomorrow for Rooms and Reptiles.